Y'all, we are headed to the tackle shop. Hooked up bait and tackle. Good morning, everyone. It is still very dark outside, but once that sun comes up and we get some bait, I'm gonna go fish my backyard and see if we can catch something for lunch. But I got me a nice little bubbly and I got my bubbler, and let's head to the tackle shop and get some live bait. All right, let's go. We just got hooked up bait and tackle here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And they actually have some live shrimp. My brother's working today, or this morning. So I'm gonna go back there and show you what the live shrimp look like in the tanks. Should look pretty cool. I had some left over from yesterday. That's why you hear that pump still running. All I do is pour out some of the old water. Make sure there's no dead ones in there when I get some new shrimp, because the dead shrimp will taint the water pretty dang bad. Okay. Yeah, so this is my brother, Emmerich. What's up, Emmerich? It's pretty early. But these are their shrimp tanks, and they make their own water, which you can get into that on your own, but look at all those nice, healthy shrimp. Shrimp are some fragile creatures. I mean, it's like you stare at them and they want to die off. We're going to take these and go try to catch us some good fish right there. Check that out. Watching shrimp in a bait tank is the best way to figure out, if you like throwing lures, what the best lures are. Because see how they swim? Very horizontal. That's why I like the DOAs, the Voodoos. Look at that. They don't do anything too crazy until something's chasing them. See y'all, my name's Steven with BAMASALTWATER, and I just got my shrimp from my brother. I gotta restock them on some rigs. I gotta go home after I fish and tie some. But we're going fishing though. Pretty good on lead, but if you need a bunch of bulk lead, check that out. Okay, we got our live shrimp. You just need a bucket with an aerator, and all that does is create little oxygen bubbles in there. See that? And there's a whole bunch of different options you can do. There's also that technique where you can lay them down on ice and a towel and stuff, but just a simple bucket with an aerator. It doesn't have to be, you know, something like this. 5-gallon buckets work fine. And they're sold by the dozen. And they don't have them all the time, but they try to do pretty good about it. But yeah, I know you don't like to hear a bunch of talking, but I do like to share these experiences kind of vlog style a couple times. Man, that sucker's flying. And if you enjoy styles of videos like this, let me know. But we're gonna go home, watch the sunrise, and get a line in the water. We'll see you there. Okay. Oh. Hey, let's take our shrimp down to the water. Now that's a view. That's a blessing every morning to see. We're gonna take our shrimp down there, go grab our fishing rod, and strong north wind today. Fish should be chewing that. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to wake up another day. There you go. Okay, so I got a very simple rig. This is a Carolina rig, one owner Mewtwo light circle hook, 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, about 20 inches of it. And you tie that to a barrel swivel, and then a 3/4 ounce egg sinker. You adjust that depending on the current and the depth. But that just freely slides. Pin Slammer 4, 4500, 30-pound Nomad braid, and a 20 to 30-pound rating, 7.5-foot Nomad Inshore spin. Let's get one of our nice live shrimp out of here. Now there's a few different ways you can hook these. I personally like to go where the horn meets the body. Don't hit any of the dark matter there. You can go through the tail as well. We'll try different ways depending on how bad the bait thieves are, like the pinfish, etc. But let's get this live shrimp out. First cast on this pretty crispy Alabama morning. Oh, there's a bite. It's gonna steal my bait. I have a feeling it is. Yep, took the bait. Alrighty, let's hook back up another one. I'll hook it through the tail this time. Oh, I think he has it. Trying to. Oh no, we have it. Okay. See, with circle hooks, you just start reeling, and majority of the time you'll hook that fish properly in the corner of the mouth. Oh, that one actually feels pretty good. Oh man. Y'all, I think we have dinner. Yes, we do. That is a slot red. Like my second cast. Let's measure him, because this is going to go on the grill. We're going to have black and redfish for lunch, I should say, not dinner. Sweet. Let's get a measurement on it. They only have to be 16 inches in Alabama. That's a nice 17-inch fish. Perfect size for eating. So we're going to throw him in one of my little bait containers, bait cages, and keep it fresh. So there's a slot redfish right there. That's our lunch. I mean, like, it was my second or third cast, and this sucker decided to eat a nice live shrimp. What a gorgeous redfish though. Absolutely love catching them. We're going to keep it alive right now. I got this bait cage. Throw you in there, and then put you in the water. I'm gonna make a soft entry here so we don't scare everything else away. There you go. And that thing's gonna stay alive. Let's see if we catch any more. So tail hooking it worked better on that scenario. So that's what we'll do with the rest of them. Take that shrimp, run it sideways through that tail. There it goes. Make another cast. And there's the sun. Yeah, such an amazing view. Ooh. Boom. That didn't take long at all. I'm gonna have some fresh food for lunch. And we're already getting a bite again. I think it's a bait thief though, stealing my shrimp. That's a nice big healthy shrimp there. Turn into a big old redfish, buddy. Yeah, nibbling on it. Come on, just take the whole thing down, man. There it is. Yes, another good one. Heck yeah. See, that's all you do with circle hooks though. I mean, that's it. Just start putting pressure once you feel that line moving. Yeah, man. What do we have this time? Oh, another red. I don't know if that one's gonna be a keeper or not. I don't think so. No, he's not. But that is a redfish. Sweet. Come here, calm down, you. Man, you gotta love that. Nice underslot red. Let this one go and maybe we'll catch it next year. Remove that circle hook. Get a soft release on it. He gone. Sweet. 2 redfish already. There's not much you can't catch on a live shrimp. I mean, I'm telling you. That's a healthy one. And these actually come straight from our waters here. These are locally caught shrimp. Check out how long that antenna is. You could eat that one if you wanted to. But we're gonna see if a big old trout or red or flounder wants to eat it. Okay. And that's it. It's one of the more simpler fishing rigs. There's a Carolina rig or fish finder rig. Call it whatever. Oh man. That shrimp probably punched back. But I think Yep, something grabbed that pretty shrimp off that hook and didn't get the hook on him. Do we have a fish? I guess I have a fish. It was just swimming towards me. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, we do. Notorious pinfish, which are great bait as well to use. But if you ever just pull up just the head of a shrimp or the exoskeleton, that's normally what did it, is that pinfish. Pretty little thing though. Very, very common. There. Oh yeah, that's not 1 foot or less. Neither is this one. Or that one. Or this one. We've got this weather buoy over here sitting in about 86 feet to be exact. And I have a Siki Rig. Some of it's already been broken off by some fish before. Pretty much fluorocarbon with a bunch of dropper loops and little bitty gold hooks with fish skin on them. Then on the bottom you attach a weight. I got a 1 ounce weight. And it's a great way to collect bait, like cigar minnows, pilchards, threadfin herring, hardtails, etc. There is a bunch of bait below here. Oh, that's awesome. So I'm gonna drop that Siki Rig down and, oh, come on. Bunch of bait. Just like that, we got bait. Come here. It's a hardtail or blue runner. Now, you wanna do your best not to touch your bait, so take a de-hooker and you can do like that. It's just a little de-hooker right there for bait. These baits are fragile. Hardtails are pretty good, but if you catch pilchards and cigar minnows, you want to do your best not to touch them until you hook up to cast them out. Okay, we got another one hooked up. Want to be careful. That's a perfect size blue runner. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep on casting. I'm just going to try to fill up that live well with some bait, live bait. We'll possibly put one out on the hook while we're here too. Now while I'm collecting bait, I'm gonna put out one of these live cigar minnows. I can catch them. There we go. I'm gonna put that out. That's a good bait right there. On just a 7/0 mustad circle hook. Like that. Got some 50-pound fluoro. And see if something wants to come and eat that nice lively cigar minnow. Put that behind the boat. Let it drift back. I'm gonna keep on catching bait while that's out there. You never know what's gonna be hanging around. There we go. A lot of times when you get one, you can leave it down there for a little bit and more will bite your Siki Rig. You just want to keep your line tight though, because if you get any slack in it, you get a bad tangle. There's another perfect size live bait. Take my de-hooker at an angle, and we're good. Look at that, y'all. Just a few minutes of Siki rigging, and we have plenty of bait. We got some thread fins in there, cigar minnows, and hardtails. Cool. Had it freelining out there while I was collecting up bait because of this. You never know what's going to swim by and eat it. It's coming in fairly quick. Let's see what it is. Don't go to that buoy. Don't you go to that buoy. Yep. Little toonie. Bobo, bonita, false albacore. A decent size one. I'll save you for bait. There we go. Cool. Got them. These little toonies are cool. False albies. You like that cigar minnow? Not quite a target species, but we'll take it. Y'all, so we got plenty of bait, and now we're sitting on top of an artificial pyramid. There are tons of these pyramid reefs out here that are continuously being put out here, which is amazing for our fishery. I'm gonna drop down one of those live baits on a Carolina rig. It's a simple rig. This is a 7/0 mustad circle hook. I have about 2 feet, a 50-pound fluorocarbon leader, a barrel swivel, and a 3-ounce X sinker. Now that's going to another section of 50-pound fluorocarbon leader, and that's about 6 feet of leader, and that's just kind of a shock leader, and also for abrasion resistance. I did a little FG knot to my Nomad ammonite braid. This is a PE4, which is practically 40 to 50 pounds, give or take. Pin Fathom 2 lever drag, 25 size, and a 6.5 foot 50-pound class rod. Let's get one of those live baits on this setup and drop it down. I'm gonna drop down a live hardtail into that. Get us one of these nice lively blue runners through the lip. All right, let's drop down that hardtail and see if we can catch something big. Big fish. Big fish on the hardtail. That's why he dropped big live baits for that. Yes. And on conventional. Oh, nice snapper. Man, he ate that hardtail. Snapper that size. Oh man, that is crazy. They're aggressive. You can't be afraid to throw big baits. That's a keeper red. I'm gonna keep him, and hopefully the next one I hook is a bigger one. Grab one of these bigger hardtails. Big old blue runner. Put that on our circle hook. Dude hit it like he was a 30-pounder. All right, let's get this big old live bait down. There's a big one. It's sweet, it feels a Kobe or something. Put it in winch mode. That's why I like these 2-speed reels, because in low gear you can just winch them up. Woo! That's a big fish. That was a big bait too. Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. It's a good one. I just use leverage to my advantage. Another amberjack. Man, those are just hard fighting fish, man. That would be a keeper during the season too. Whew. Daggone. You only want to catch like 1 or 2 of those. After that, you're done. That's a good size AJ. That would be a keeper in the season. Whew. Hook almost straightened out too. It's a light wire, 1X strong circle hook by Mustad. So kind of anticipated that on something like this. That's a big old amberjack right there. Oh, it's got a tag in it too. Look at that. It's got a tag. Cool, so we're gonna take a picture of that tag so I remember it. Oh, and send that information in. 4497 outdooralabama.com SW tags, saltwater tags. Cool, we'll send that information in right at the 32 mark. He gone. Whew. So I'll go back and rewatch the footage so I remember the number, and it was 32 inches long. So when we get back home, I'll go input that tag so they can get their data and continue protecting and growing this awesome resource we have of reefs. Woo! I'm about to move from here though. That's a tough fish. I do just want to take a second to thank the sponsors of the channel if you haven't checked them out yet. Mossy Oak Fishing Apparel and Hunting Camo. They actually make some pretty good stuff, like this Mossy Oak Companions t-shirt, and they make, obviously, you know, the camo, been around for a while. I want to thank Nomad for being a sponsor of the channel. Their line, their rods, their lures, like that Squid Trex is, you know, I like using them. and also hooked up Bait and Tackle in Gulf Shores. I want to thank them as well. My brother works over there. That's pretty cool. Towing my wire. A lot of momentum and inertia on that. I watch a guy called Tim B&C up in New York and Puerto Rico and a few different places. I like watching his videos. But it's a neat job. Alrighty, y'all, I hope you enjoyed that video. As you can see, I'm not at home or anywhere. I actually just got back from Australia on an amazing fishing trip. I am blistered. My lips are just completely sunburnt. It was summer there, super high humidity. I'm in Dallas airport right now waiting to go on my flight in about an hour and a half to back to Pensacola and then to Alabama. So I have some amazing videos coming down the pipe for y'all in a collaboration with Nomad Design Tackle out of Australia. They were such nice people. They flew me over there, got on the boat, and got to do some amazing bucket list fishing on the Great Barrier Reef in extremely remote areas. So look forward to those videos, and also on Nomad's channel as well. I mean, absolutely amazing fishing that not too many people get to do. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go so I can get back to my stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I was fishing in the backyard with some live shrimp, and then also, you know, one of the last days of red snapper season, got up there. That tagged amberjack info will be at the end of this video as well, which was pretty neat to read and see. I'm gonna take my sunburnt self back to my computer, and if you enjoyed this video, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on that notification bell for when these new videos come out of our Great Barrier Reef fishing. We'll see you on the next one. Most importantly, and as always, I want to thank the good Lord up above for everything he does for us. We'll see you later.